Hi everyone, I'm Daniel and welcome back to my channel, The Chi Nomad from Struggle to Freedom. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe because this one will be very, very interesting and important. So today I would like to dive in immediately to the three big beliefs or misbeliefs and misconceptions that actually does not allow us to grow from inside from the financial point of view. And these things that I'm speaking about now, many people speak about them also, but I would like to show them to you from a different perspective and point of view that also will be very practical, not just big things all over the world. So I believe that since we grow up, we have a mental picture that actually projects from us, like a blueprint about many things in life. Relationships with people, relationships with money, relationships with ourselves, because it's all about the relationships. And relationships and a blueprint can be changed. And that's the base of the theory, because if you know that actually if you look around nature around you, everything is about change. Basically, the only constant in life is change. You born, you grow up, and you die. You plant a seed, it grows up to a big tree. Everything is about change. So why can't we change ourselves? Why can't we change our beliefs about something? Our relationships about, let's say, money. So if you think about it, everything is about change. And change is actually inevitable. And once we embrace change, then something magical happens. So maybe the first tip will be here. Don't be afraid from changes. Don't be afraid to try and learn more and change yourself. Take it as a beautiful adventure and see, ask yourself in life, where are the points that I can actually change something to the better, especially with relationships. That's for another video. Okay, so let's speak about three hurdles that manage us about money. First one, I think everyone heard about that one. Money makes you evil. Or money and power corrupt people. Well, if you think about what basically happened now around the world and the cabal and everything, yeah, it might be true. And we all heard and we all see enough Hollywood videos to believe that money is bad. Rich people are bad. They do bad things. But it's not true or not entirely true. Because I believe that money is just a form of energy. And if I want the energy to come with me from the abundance, I have to give something back. And the easiest way to get a handshake or a hug is to smile to someone, to be a good person. So if I am a good person and I use my money in a good way, people will smile to me. The energy of money will come to me. So it's not true that I have to be bad or I will become a bad person because I have money. That's not true at all. It's even more than that. Abundance of money manifests in a way that changes or amplifies actually my nature and my character. If I'm a, shit person, I am a shit person as a poor person. I will be much more as a rich person because it allows me to manifest or to show my true nature. True nature always show. We cannot hide it. So if you are a good person, you will be generous with your money. You will teach other people how to get it. You will help. You will donate. I remember it was about 4.5 years ago. We were still in Nepal. We still had some debt, definitely way off of rich. We even still as a family, were living about $1,000 a month, no more, because we didn't have enough money for that. We just started to build the small business that I teach Qigong online. And we heard about a family down in the road. It was Corona, a local family that didn't have enough money to buy rice. And I remember it was really emotional, because for us to live on $1,000 was very hard. But they were living maybe less than $200 or $150 a month, and they didn't have enough money to eat. I was there. I was in the same situation years ago, that I couldn't afford to buy money for my children. And it really resonated with me. So we started, with the help of our manager from the guest house that we lived there, we started to donate a little bit, small sums. We would go together once a month to the market or to the grocery shop and buy heaps of lentils and soap and rice and whatever. And we started to donate actually to 5 families. It was not a lot of money for us. It was a lot and a huge difference from them. And I'm not speaking or sharing that about because it's my ego. No, because it's, as I said before, money will just amplify who you are. And I was sitting in the kitchen, me and my wife, barely breathing. Finally, we have a little bit excess money. Finally, we have a little bit more than we had before. I said in the previous video that we got to Nepal with the last 600 euro. We didn't have any more. And we slowly started to work. And what is the first thing that we did when we got enough, or let's say more than we actually needed for the month? We gave a little bit away. Not everything, because we invest the money in the business, in our knowledge also, but we gave it away. And that's the way I think that you should think. So money makes you bad, or money is the root of all evil? No. Money is just an opportunity to shine and to show who you are. That's what I believe. Second of all is I don't deserve the money, or I'm not smart enough to make money. Well, that's also not true. Think about it. You grew up and you learned something and you started to work and you did your job. And it doesn't really matter what was your profession. Some of us may be smarter or more dedicated to that, and we became doctors or, lawyers. Other of us better with the hands, and we became, carpenter, builder, or whatever. Other people didn't have the fortunate enough to study something, maybe from the environment, and we just, clean toilets, whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's not about judgment. It's about knowing that you have the opportunity to work in your field of knowledge with your internal perspective and make money. But if you want to make more money, you should know that actually it's not so difficult. If you take 1% of the people that have so much money and you take it away, in 2 or 3 years, they will immediately make it back. And the only reason they do that because they have the knowledge how. But the knowledge is not a secret, especially not today. You can type how to make money and you get so much results. Most of them are not true. You have to be careful of that. But if you want to have more money, first of all, you need to understand that money is good for us because it's a beautiful energy that we can do something with it. We deserve to earn more. We deserve this energy that floats around the universe. You deserve that, and that's important. And now, the first thing you need to do is learn. Take a course. Ask people. Talk with people that have more money than you. Talk with people that invest. Talk with people around you that you see that they have something that you want, but not from the material point of view. Not because my, neighbor has a new BMW or whatever. Okay? That's not a reason to speak with him because that's too flashy. I will speak with a modest person that have enough and learn what he does. For us, the thing that we do all the time, we learn. We invest money that we earn into knowledge. We take courses. Now even I take a course about the stock market. I would never believe that I would do that, but I do that now because I opened my mind. And I started with just free videos. And I started with, $25 I bought a stock. Or I bought, something like S&P. Super simple, not dangerous. I never will invest money with something that I can lose it because I come from a place that I need to be safe. But knowledge is abundance. And if you set your mind and you have courses and you grow as a person and you understand that every time you earn money, you learn something new that will generate you more knowledge. Through the knowledge will generate more wealth for yourself and let's say other, you can also give it to other people. Then it's a beautiful way to understand that. So write yourself a list. What is the 5 areas in life or relationship that I have with money that I'm actually lacking of knowledge? And then make a plan for the next 2 or 3 months. How can I learn about that? And also write yourself that you deserve, every morning write that kind of affirmation. I deserve the knowledge. I deserve the money because I want to do good with that. The third one, it's a misconception that we think about money that there's not enough for everyone. And that's inevitably not true. There is more than enough money. There is more than enough life. There is more than enough chi and energy in life. More than enough for everyone. Yes, there are some people, some groups, some organizations that hurdle a lot of that. But there is more than enough for you and for me and for everyone else. And think about it. Money is not for smart people. Money is not for evil people. Money is not for saints. Money is not for government. Money is just a form of energy that if you know how to tap for it, it will come to you. And there's more than enough money. Believe me. So first of all, you have to check why you have a relationship that you think about your money and you said, it's not enough, or it's not for me. Or if I earn something, it will become, someone else will have less. That's not true. Think about the mental pictures and projection that you have since you are a child. My projection or my mental memory is that I could see my parents sitting at the kitchen table. I could see my father writing in a small notebook all about the money, checking the flips of the payment and everything and holding like that. So for him, everything was about hardship. And sometimes until today, when I do the balance, by the end of the month, I find myself standing like that. I say, oh no, breathe. That's not me. I changed my relationships. So wake up in the morning and just write. Money is in abundance. Money is a fluent of energy. Money is enough for everyone. Money is for me. Money is deserving. And also write 3 things. If I had enough money, what would I change in my life? Maybe some of the changes you can start already now. If I have enough money, what would I want to learn more and invest in myself? If I had the money, what would I help other people? Today, there is more than enough money for everyone, but money, think about it, listen, this is important. Money and receiving money is about giving value. What is the value that you can actually give? How can you help and serve other people? And through that, you will earn the money. So if the value that you give is small, you will earn a little bit. So learn how to give more value to more people. For me, I'm a Qigong and Tai Chi teacher. I teach wellness, health, exercises for elderly people, Chinese medicine, and so on. Is it as smart, as sophisticated as working with applications? No. Do I need to go to the university for, 6 years and becoming a software engineer. No, although I did went to school to study 6 years Chinese medicine. That's something different. And it means that if you look at, say, people said, oh, you're traveling the world because you're rich, or you're traveling the world because you work in AI or IT or applications, and it's not for us. Only rich people travel. That's not true. We started from nothing. And now 6 years into the travel, we still continue. I'm only a modest teacher. That's it. But I lived according to my salary. I lived according to my financial status. Never spent more than that. Actually earned a little bit more, invest in myself, invest in the business, invest in grow, and even donated a little bit. So if you think about that, there's more than enough for everyone, and just add more value. And the reason we are still here, because we are adding value. Like this channel is the new channel for me. I finally got to the place that I want to add this value to you. And it's not related to classes or to Zoom or teaching Qigong and movement that I do every day. Because in that way, I do invest and I give value to people and they feel better with themselves. And that's a beautiful blessing. But here I want to give this value to you. Now it's for free. One day, I don't know if the universe will decide that I'm supposed to earn money from this also. That will happen. I'm not worried about that. So first of all, give value. So, in a summary, some of the things that we talk about were more maybe in the big picture or more spiritual, and some of them will be more practical. For me, write down 3 things. What are your specific hurdles or misconceptions and beliefs in life about money that stop you? And then write a plan for the next 2 or 3 months. What do you want to change? How can you give value? If you don't have enough knowledge, what would you like to learn? And what can you actually help other people? Maybe take $20, no more, and donate it to someone. See the effect, the ripple change in the universe. See the smile of the person and feel good with yourself. It's not about the ego. It's about knowing that it's okay to give, open-hearted. And from that, the universe will provide you back. Remember that. It's all about balance, yin and yang. You give something, you receive back. You give value, you receive money. You smile, you receive a smile. Yeah? So make the connection. Look inside and change the way you believe about your relationships with money. The money doesn't change. It's just a heap of, I don't know, numbers or whatever, gold. It's always there. Change your relationships with the money. Change your perspective to the money. Smile and enjoy with it. Don't be afraid. Don't close yourself. Open. And everything will provide to you. Okay, that's enough for today. I hope that was interesting and still practical for you. I will be more than happy if you subscribe to my channel and also write in the comments, write your question, and according to what you want to know, also I can make new videos especially for you. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day.